Sushi for lunch again? Oh, mate, I mean, I love sushi, but can I get like a sushi burger or something? Thank you everybody, thank you. Well, so this is my first opportunity to speak to the press since taking over here at the Ham Fighters. Let me start by saying it is really an honor to be at this magnificent franchise, and I look forward to turning around their fortunes. I know recently things haven't been maybe going to plan for the club, but do we have any questions? Yeah. Tyler Harding, local reporter. You don't look like a local reporter, mate. Hey man, I lived here for 20 years. And anyways, what was you expecting? A white guy to dress up like a Japanese person? I don't know, man, that seems kind of racist. Anywho, you've made the decision to change your manager. Can you tell us why? Yeah, look mate, I mean, it became clear to me very quickly that we had an unhappy clubhouse, and that was affecting performances and holding us back. Now, I think if you look at results since we've made that change, I think that decision has proved justified. Yeah, now Aussie, you've signed one of your former players from Berlin. Are you confident that Tyler Benninghoff can make the step up? Am I confident? No, to be honest, not really, but Hoff's never let me down. He was a free agent, he's been brilliant for me in the past, and I thought he deserved the chance to try and prove himself at this higher level. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to episode 2 at the Nippon-Ham Fighters, and today we're going to be playing Yokohama. But before that, there is a little bit to catch you up on that has happened since last episode. And well, if you've been with us for the since we left, or with us, I should say, at the Berlin Flamingos, the big news is the signing of the man himself, Tyler Benninghoff. He was a free agent. We've signed him. We signed him to a minor league deal. We just called him straight in, and just basically because it's Benninghoff. He's had one start. It wasn't brilliant, to be honest, but he'll bounce back, I'm sure. Is he good enough? I don't know, but I'm hoping he's one of these guys that his performances will sort of go above and beyond what his attributes say he should be able to do at this level. He was different class at the Berlin. Look at this at the Berlin Flamingos. He absolutely ran the league. So we'll find out very soon if if he's going to be able to make it or not. Based off the first performance, you can see their ERA of 5.40, WHIP of 165. That would suggest maybe not, to be honest. But we'll see how he goes anyway. So that's the big news. The other big news is that we have got a new manager at the club. Basically, the team chemistry here was a shambles. So we've brought the new guy in, and it has actually improved a little bit, believe it or not. This is him. It is a South Korean. It is Kim Ki-tae. Forgive my pronunciation there. You can see that he has a winning record over his career. Yes, only in Europe. There's nothing wrong with being good in Europe, as we will attest. Since he's come in, we're 6-6. Sorry, we're playing 500. So he has made a difference. That is a big improvement on what was it 350 or so that we were before he came in. So that is a good thing, I think. We'll see. We'll give him. Does he have this season? I think he has just this season. Then we'll reassess at the end of the season. But that has happened. Now, some other things here which aren't going to mean too much to you, but I'll sort of go through them anyway, so we get to know the players here. Matt Clark is the man that dropped out for Benninghoff. He was doing really, really well before we came in, but the 2 starts I think he had, he wasn't doing particularly well, and you can see his attributes are at least on par. He's not certainly that much better than what Benninghoff is, so that's why we made the change there. Of course, Benninghoff, teacher's pet. Another injury, or not another, but an injury update is Arihara here. Now, he is quite good. Again, I think he's one of these guys that his attributes aren't quite as good as he actually is in real life. You can see here he's led the league in games started, in innings pitched. He's a bit of home runs conceded. He's a bit of a warrior. He actually tends to lead the league in the things you don't want him to lead the league in. So forget that. But he was doing quite well for us. So it's a shame, but he's out. It's not a long-term thing, so he will be back. Of that, I am sure. Now, a few players that have come into the team. We probably have to go to. We'll start with the pitchers. In has also come Nakayama. Now he has come in basically because Arihara went out, so he's coming to the bullpen, and we've put one of our bullpen guys, Meikawa, has moved into the starting rotation. Again, I know this doesn't mean too much to you, but we've got to learn the players while we're here. So that's the change that we've made there. Now, if we go to the actual lineups, there has been one change, I think, here. Back from injury has come Kawakami. Very, very good defensive player. But we're actually looking to use him a little bit more in left field because we just basically outfield's a bit of a weakness for us. But a 70 defensive second baseman. We know that we have Leon, if you remember him from last week, as a defensive shortstop, 70. So potentially our middle infield is set defensively, but we need to strengthen the outfield for that to be able to happen. So he has come in, and the others. Is there anyone else that's come in? I don't think there necessarily is. Everything else there is the same. I had a quick look around the league to see, what if there's anything we could do for trades, but to be honest, not really. We would have had to given up someone like, not him, but somebody like Kawakami to get in someone who, players who might be of use to us. So I didn't see the sense in doing that. Not yet. We'll wait for free agency end of this year and go from there. That is essentially roughly everything caught up on. Now, we do have a little bit of housekeeping to take care of from the Berlin Flamingos. That is, of course, Hall of Fame inductions. So let's go see who's getting inducted as Berlin Flamingos. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to induction night here at the Aussie Villain Baseball Journeyman Hall of Fame. And I am absolutely delighted to be able to say that you have voted to induct 3 players into the Hall of Fame as Berlin Flamingos. So join me in congratulating the 3 Berlin Flamingos that have been inducted. With 100% of the vote, Tyler Benninghoff. With 100% of the vote, Drew Campbell. And sneaking in with 75% of the vote, it's Peter Friedendorfer. Congratulations, guys. You'll be forever remembered. So there we go, 3 from 3 inducted, and to be honest, I think they all just about deserve to be there. So, wonderful, wonderful stuff. Let's have a quick look at what's happened since last episode. Now, of course, we started off with this game against Tokyo. We lost. We went on and lost the rest of the series. There, unfortunately, was just no batting. We did lose game 3 in extra innings, which was a little bit unlucky, perhaps. But I mean, it showed a little bit of improvement. But after we lost game 1 of the series here against Hiroshima, now we actually out-hit them. So that was annoying, but we did still lose the game. And after this, I just thought, no, something needs to change. This is not sustainable. So we sacked the manager, got the new guy in, and look at this. Since we've made that change, we've gone 7 of 16 since last episode, so just below 500. But as you've seen, the new manager has definitely improved things. So we won game 2 of the series. Finally, our bats woke up. 14 hits, out-hit them 14-7. You can see there, Kiyomiya he was 3 for 3. Nomura had 2 RBIs, as did Leon. So yeah, things started to turn around for us here, which was brilliant. We won game 3 as well, so we won that series, which was brilliant. Then we went and played. I'm not quite sure who this is. We'll get the names in a second. Game 1 here, it is Hanshin Tigers. So game 1 here, it was a complete game for Arihara. Now that's of course a pitcher that's now injured, but 9 innings, 5 hits, only 2 earned runs, and no walks. So really, really good performance from him. And it got us the win basically because again you can see Kiyomiya, the first baseman, went 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs. A few other RBIs there. Mura got 2 as well. Yeah, just a really, really promising performance, that one for us. So that was game 1 of that series. Game 2 of the series we won, which was good. And then game 3 of the series, we lost in extra innings. We were winning this. At the top of the 9th, we were winning it. We gave up 1 run in the bottom of the 9th. We gave up 2 runs in the 10th, and we lost it. So that is, needless to say, quite frustrating. You can see we went through quite a few pitches in this one as well. I think it was just one of those days. I think you can see Clark got the start. 3 runs, 5 innings. He wasn't bad. I just wanted Tyler Benninghoff, basically. That's what it comes down to. Then we played Chan Chung, I think this is. I probably got that wrong. Game 1 here, Chanichi. Anyway, game 1 here, you can see we won it 2-0. And it was Kiyomura, the first baseman, with 2 RBIs, an RBI and a home run as well. And if we have a look down here, it was our pitcher, Kawano, a complete game, well, just a shutout, not a complete game shutout, but a 3-hit shutout for him. So that is what we like to see. Looks a decent pitcher as well. So yeah, a shutout for him, which was brilliant. that was that one. We lost game 2, 1-0, so not really one for the hitting purists this series. Until you get to game 3, then it was 7-8. Again, we lost it in the 10th. But you've got to give credit again to our first baseman. Was 3 for 6, 4 RBIs in this one. The man before him, Hirata, went 4 for 6 with 2 RBIs. And they were pretty much the heart of our offense. There wasn't really too much else going there. And pitching-wise, it didn't... Yeah, we kind of blew a couple of saves, and in the end, we lost it. So, blow 1 save, you might get away with it. Blow 2 saves, and you're probably going to pay a price, aren't you? Then we played... This isn't... Who's this? I don't know names yet. But anyway, we lost game 1. We won game 2. Game 3, this was the HOFF's debut. It's Yomiuri, the Giants. And as you can see, they've got a winning record. And it was HOFF's debut against what is obviously a decent side. 6.2 innings, 4 earned runs, 5 runs in total. Not the worst, but let's hope he gets a little bit better than that. So a losing debut there for the HOFF. Then we played Yokohama. We're going to play them in game 3 of this series. And so far, we're split 1-1. This was a really annoying game. There's only 2 bad innings. We gave up 4 runs in the 2nd, 5 in the 7th. I mean, they were really bad innings, but that was it. The rest of the game wasn't too bad for us. We didn't really hit, so we can't complain. 2 errors as well. And if you have a look down here, it was this guy... he gave up 5 runs, none of them earned. That's obviously the 7th inning, so that error is absolutely crushing us there. So that was just a bit of a disappointing game all round. And then we did win game 2, and this was now the guy that we bought out of the bullpen to start, Miyakawa. 8 innings pitched, no earned runs, 3 hits and 4 walks. So he did a really, really good job starting a game for us there. Which was brilliant. We didn't really hit, but we did enough to get the win, which is good. Now, one other thing I've just seen there is we have made a bit of a tactical switch, let's say, in the bullpen. This guy should be really good. He's not doing really good. So we switched him to closer because he's unhappy because he wants to be a closer. And he has done a lot better since we moved him to closer. So that has meant that Ishikawa has moved out of the closing role into just the setup guy. So hopefully he will sort of keep his form and we'll get more out of Jose there. But that is just kind of an experiment right now as we sort of get to know our team. In terms of the standings, we can see we are still bottom. We're 17 games back. But we're not any further back, which is good. But I think our record has improved ever so... Well, it would have improved ever so slightly because we played just below 500 and we were playing, I think it was about 345 when we took over. So that's good. You can see our first baseman, Kiyomura, second in home runs, second in RBIs, and also second there. He's got a hit streak going. I'm not sure. That might be a deceased hit streak. But he is the star of our team. Of that, there is no doubt. Now, there is an update too on not Hall of Fame, on All-Stars. Our first baseman is second in voting for them, or for first baseman for the All-Star game. But it's not going to surprise you, I don't think, to realize that there's not too many other ham fighters kicking around. If we go down to pitchers, Kikuchi is there. He's second in voting. And we did have 2 in the bullpen as well. Matt Clark, who is now playing Double-A, and our closer, or who is now a setup guy, Ishikawa. So we have a few players in the running, but as you would expect from a team, so far bottom of the league, not too much. All right, I think that's me rambling on for long enough. Let's check these lineups for our game against Yokohama, a series decider. Alright, and this is the team. These matchups don't look too bad for us. It is Sato leading us off in center field. It is Hosokawa at second base batting second. Nomura batting third at third. I really like having them bat in order, don't I? It's Kiyomura, our star of the team, cleaning up at first base. It is Hirata batting 5 in right field. Designated hitter Kondo in a bit of a slump, but let's hope he hits himself out of that. Hector Lee on the shortstop, bat 7. It is Yamazaki in left field, batting 8. It is Makimura, Maru, I should say, the catcher, batting 9. It is Kota Futaki that is getting the start for us today. He is our number 5 starter in the rotation. Not the best man to be looking at. His ERA so far this season, you can see, is just under 6. He's got a negative WAR, so we're going to need him to improve himself. Hopefully, the new manager will see that improvement. Brandon Bailey is the man we're up against for them. Now, his ERA is over 5 as well. His WHIP is 1.5. He's got a negative WAR. It's a battle of 2 pitchers that are definitely below average. So let's hope some of these hitting matchups work our way and we can get a win. All right, then, here we go. Welcome to the Sapporo Dome, or Sapporo Dome. Anyway, it's not really dome-ish looking there, but it is what it is. I really do wish they'd spend a little bit more time working on the non-American franchises. But anyway, that's not something I can complain about. It's not going to fix much, is it? Here we go. First batter, 0-2's the count, and he starts off with a strikeout. There we go. Let's have more of that, please, Futaki. In comes Mimosa. Let's go with that. Mimosi? Anyway, he's batting 169 this season. 2-2's the count. That is popped up. Shortstop's there. Hector Leon makes the play. And that's 2 away. In comes Miyazaki. He's batting 270 this season. 1-2's the count on him. 2 out, no one on. That's hitting to right field. Who's our right fielder? Is it Hirata, I think? He's there. He makes the play. It is Hirata. And that ends the first innings. And that was okay. Enjoyed that. All right, it's Sato to lead us off. He's batting 292 this season. He was injured for a little bit. He had an asthma attack or something, so he missed a couple of games. And he's been hit there as well. And that'll be him up to first base. Now, he is a stealing threat. Hosokawa to the plate. He's batting 251 this season. Now, one thing we will need to take a little bit of time to get used of is our new manager's sort of strategies and tactics. So, we'll take a little bit of time to get used to that. Nomura comes in, batting 226. 0-1's the count. Nomura grounds at the first. That could be double play. Territory, no, just one. Sato does enough to break up the double. So we still have a runner at first. 2 out now for Kiyomura, who is batting 257 this season. But when he hits it, it stays hit. And he's hit that. Unfortunately, it hasn't stayed hit. And that'll do it for the first. No hits, no runs. Just the, there was a hit, but it wasn't with the bat. Futaki comes back out to face Austin. Austin is batting 228 this season with 17 home runs. 2-2's the count. That is popped up. And first base has gone across. Second base is there. He'll make the play. I don't know who the second baseman is. Hosokawa, of course it is. And that is 1 away. In comes Sano now. He's batting 247 this year. 3-0 is the count. Don't like where this is headed. They have a base runner. A 4-pitch walk by Futaki, and that's hopefully not the beginning of him falling to pieces because he's looked really good so far. They have a Hosokawa as well. He comes up to bat. He's batting 255 this year. 2-2's the count. There's a strikeout. Futaki, wonderful stuff, mate. 2 away, and it is Tanaka now. He is batting 294 this season, ending a hot streak. Full count. He walks. 2 men on. 2 out. Let's not let this get away from us, Futaki. In comes now Kuwahara. He is batting 215, but in a slump. 0-1 is the count. Can we get ourselves a nice little ground ball to shortstop? No, we can't. We get ourselves a hit ball out to the fence in right center field. And that's going to score 1. It might score 2. It is going to score 2. And Futaki pays full price for those walks. And we fall 2-0 behind off 1 hit, which is always annoying. Samatani comes up now, the catcher. He's batting 231 this season. First pitch swing. That is popped up. That'll do it for the top of the second, but we've cost ourselves 2 runs there. And yeah, Futaki, maybe we're seeing why his ERA is a little high. Hirata comes in to lead us off. He's batting 261 this season. 3-0's the count. Oh, mate, why have you done that? He's grounded out to third on a 3-0 count. Just have a look at it, mate. Unless it's right juicy down the middle and you're going to hit it out of the park, just look at it. It's 248 hitting Kondo in a slump, the designated hitter. 2-2's the count. Kondo, he's hit that really, really well. That is off the fence on the full. And that should be at least a double for Kondo as he slides into second. Excellent stuff. A 1-out double. And let's see now if we can work this man in and pull back one of these runs. It's Hector Leon, the shortstop, batting 222 this season. 1-2's the count on him. 1 out runner at second. Hector has lined it out to left field. A very well hit ball, but couldn't get it onto the grass out there. Yamazaki comes in. He is batting 163 this season. But you can see he should be better than that. First pitch swing. Come on, mate. He has got it into left field. And is that going to pull back a run? Kondo rounds third and is thrown out at the plate. Well, you can't really blame him for going for it, to be fair. With 2 out, you've really got to go for it. It's the bottom of the order as well, but frustrating nonetheless. Kyoto Mori comes back up. He's 0 for 1 today. 0-2's the count. and that is grounded to Hector Leon, over to first, and that is 1 away. It is Mimosi coming in. He is 0 for 1 today as well. 1 and 2's the count. That is popped up. Sato should have that for breakfast out there. Goes back near the track and makes the play, and that is 2 away for Miyazaki now, who is 0 for 1 today as well. 1 and 1's the count on him. 2 out. Ground ball to first. We should have that. And there it is. That ends the top of the third. A much, much better innings from Futaki there. He's doing well. He's only given up 1 hit. It's the walks, isn't it, that have cost him so far. It's the catcher, Makamura, who is... I don't know how you say that name, so we'll go with Makamaru, maybe. It's batting .270 this year, but has not done particularly well since we've called him in. And that is a ground ball to first and 1 away. Sato comes up. Now, he got hit, didn't he, first time around. First pitch swing here. Sato pops it up into left field. It's not going to get down, and that is 2 away. And it's going to bring up now Hosokawa, who is 0 for 1 today. 1 and 1's the count. 2 out, no one on. And that has also been popped up. And that'll do it for the third. We are still 2-0 down. Not ideal. Not ideal. So Futaki to continue to Tyler Austin, who is 0 for 1 today. 1 and 0's the count. Austin hits it into left field. That's going to be at least a single. That could be a double. Can we keep him at first? We can. But a leadoff single for Yokohama. In comes Sano, who is 0 for 0. Got walked last time up. Looks to lay down a bunt. It's a decent one. Can we get him at second? Oh, we can. It's a horrible bunt, as a matter of fact. It looked okay off the bat, but too close to the pitcher. And Futaki pounces. Gets the man at second. So 1 away now. Hosokawa, who's 0 for 1. He comes up. 1 and 2's the count. I tell you what, Futaki doesn't look too bad. A 40th strikeout of the season for him. In comes Tanaka now, who got walked last time up. 0 and 1's the count. That is hitting to left field. It should be playable. It's Yamazaki, isn't it, out there? He makes the play, and that is the end of the top of the fourth. It is Nomura to lead us off. Let's see what he can do. First pitch swing. Nomura hits it well. Is it gonna get over? No, it's a good catch in right field. It didn't quite look... Oh, he's injured. Tanaka's injured out there. Well, he's had to shake it off, though, so that's a shame. He's a good fielder out there, too, isn't he? Look at that. The outfield's actually quite good defensively. It brings in Kiyomura. Now, he is, of course, our star. He's 0 for 1 today. 0 and 2 is the count. Kiyomura watches strike 3. So that's annoying. In comes Hirata now, who is 0 for 1 as well. Come on, mate. 3 and 1's the count. 2 out, no one on. He draws the walk. We'll take that. It's going to bring Kondo up. Now, of course, he hit the double last time. If he can hit a double again this time, it might score a run. 2 and 1's the count. He's out of his slump. Kondo has got it down the first base line, past the first baseman. And it's going to be... Is it going to be another double? He slides in. He gets there. Man stays at third as well. But this is a big opportunity now. And it's going to be Hector Leon, who is 0 for 1, with a big, big chance to tie this game. If he can get the ball into the outfield. 0 and 2's the count, and Hector Leon strikes out. Oh, that was a chance. And we are still scoreless. We're still 2-0 down as we go into the fifth. Futaki to continue to Kuwahara, who is 1 for 1. He got, of course, the 2 RBIs last time up. This time he strikes out, and that is 1 away. Simatari comes in now. He's 0 for 1. Their catcher. 1 and 1's the count. 1 out, nobody on. That is a ground ball. Hector Leon, is he going to get that? He dives, he picks it up, he gets it to first. That's why he is an absolute star at shortstop. 2 away. Golden Glove winner, look at that. Alright, it brings in Muri now, who's their leadoff man. He's 0 for 2 today. 1 and 2's the count. Have him, Futaki. No, it's up the middle, and that's going to be a hit, isn't it? A 2-out single for Mori, even. And that is Mimosi coming up now, who's 0 for 2. 2 and 1's the count. Runner at first. 2 out. It is a ground ball. Second base has it over to first. And that is the end of the innings. I've got to say, I've been impressed by Futaki. It's a real shame he gave up 2 walks. It's Yamazaki to lead us off. He's 1 for 1 today. Let's see what he can do. 2 and 2's the count on our leadoff man. And Yamazaki strikes out. And that's going to bring up the catcher, who is not particularly good, only batting .268 now. And as I said, when we took over, he was over 300. So that tells you roughly the sort of form he's in. Yet, strangely enough, he is still our best option at catcher, as that ball pops up into left field for 2 away. And it brings up Sato now, who is 0 for 1. Got hit first time around. Another first pitch swing from Sato. and this time he pops it up. You'd really like our leadoff man to be a little bit more patient at the plate than that, wouldn't you? But anyway, that ends the 5th. We are still 2-0 down. Futaki to Miyazaki, who is 0 for 2 today. 1 and 2's the count, and that is a ground ball to Hector Leon over to first, mate, and that will be 1 away. Excellent stuff. Austin comes in now. He's 1 for 2 today. A full count. Come on, Futaki. It's a ground ball. It gets past the third baseman out there into left field, and that will likely be a double. Yes, it is. So a 1-out double now for Yokohama. And just a little bit of trouble with just the 1 out. Would love to get us a strikeout here if we can. It's Sano up to the bat. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch swing. Ground ball. Hector Leon. No, that's Hosokawa, isn't it? At second base. Yes. Gets the play. Runner goes over to third. 2 away. If we can get Hosokawa at the plate, happy days. 0 and 2's the count. That's in. All right. Futaki, absolutely brilliant today, I've got to say. Absolutely brilliant. Now, let's see if we can get hold of Bailey here. His ERA was supposed to be rubbish, and he's done a really good job so far. It's Hosokawa to lead us off. He's 0 for 2 today. Can we get some base runners here? That is a ground ball. First base, dives, makes the play. Over. Oh, and the pitcher muffs it. Excellent stuff. Hosokawa stands at first. Was it a throwing error? No, it's an error on the pitcher. All right, Hosokawa at first. Nomura to the plate. Nomura is 0 for 2 today. Nomura gets it into right field. It is caught out there. Unlucky. It was well hit. And that is 1 away. And it now brings up Kiyomura. He is our star. Oh, come on, mate. He's 0 for 2 today. He's hit 20 home runs, 51 RBIs. What we wouldn't give for 2 more. Runner goes for second. Is he going to get there? Oh, he's out. And that is 2 away. I don't know why we're stealing when you've got your home run hitting star at the plate. Full count on him. He has grounded at the second. It probably would have been a double play anyway. That's the end of the 6th. It is 2-0 to Yokohama. And our bats continue to look a little bit disappointing, don't they? That's it for Futaki, who I thought did a wonderful job. Kiyada comes up to pitch now. He is ERA of 3.50 this season, so let's see what he can do for us. A lefty, full count on the leadoff man. That is a ground ball, was it? Yeah, fielded on the half volley, it looks like. Good play there by Leon, and that is 1 away. Brings up Kuohara, who is 1 for 2 today. That 1, of course, was the 2 RBIs. Full count. Popped up. Left field is there. Left field is Yamazaki. And that is 1 away. 2 away, sorry. Kieda now to Samultani, who is 0 for 2. 1 and 0 is the count. That is hit into right field. It's going to drop in front of Hirata. And that will be a 2-out single for Yokohama. In comes Muri now, who is 1 for 3. 0 and 2's the count. That is hit to the right side of the pitcher, and he beats it out. Left side of the pitcher, I should say, and that is 1 away. Sorry, that is a single, I should say. 2 on, 2 out. Mimosi to the plate. He is 0 for 3. We could love a strikeout here, and we get it. That ends the 7th. We stretch. We're still in this game. We're only 2 runs down, but we've got sort of the wrong part of the order coming up, and we've only got 3 hits all game. Hirata to the plate to lead us off. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swing. Hirata pops it up. Second base will make the play, and that is 1 away. Kondo now, who is 2 for 2. Started this game in a slump, of course. Come on, mate. He has grounded at the shortstop. That'll be 2 away. And we are rapidly running out of outs to get this game back. Hector Leon now, who is 0 for 2. 0 and 1 is the count. Leon hits it into center field. It's lying straight to him. And that is the end of the 7th. Kieda comes back out to face Miyazaki. He's 0 for 3. 1 and 2 is the count. I think what we've seen again today is that our pitching looks quite solid. The batting is a little bit hit and miss, isn't it? It's going to be Isakawa now. Now, he is a bit of a star. ERA of 152. Let's see what he can do. 1 and 0 is the count. Austin at the plate. He's 2 for 3 today. And that is well hit. It is off the wall on the full. And is that going to be anything more than a double? It's not. But a 1-out double. What we don't want, of course, is to fall any further behind here. Isakawa now to face Sano, who is 0 for 2. 2 and 1 is the count. That is well hit as well. Yamazaki's going back, makes the play, and keeps the runner at second. Excellent job out there. That's 2 away. And if we can get Hosokawa at the plate, who's 0 for 3, then we're out of this innings. That is, again, well hit into center field, but he's there. Sato makes the catch. That ends the top of the 8th. We have 6 outs to get ourselves at least 2 runs. It's Yamazaki to face Bailey. He's only thrown 74 pitches. We've really got to... I think we might need to get a batting coach in, maybe that preaches patience a little bit more, because... yeah, this isn't quite working for us, is it? It's the catcher, Makamuri, coming up. He's 0 for 2. Come on, mate. If there's ever a chance to get a hit, or ever a time to get a hit, 1-0's the count. He has grounded at the shortstop. That is 2 away, and we've got the top of the order coming up. Can we get something going here? Sato, who's 0 for 2. 1-0 is the count. Come on, Sato. He has grounded it to the right side of the pitcher. That'll be it for the 8th. Then we go to the 9th. Still 2 runs down. We've only had 3 hits all game. And Ishikawa to continue to Tanaka, who is 0 for 2 today. 1-2 is the count. Ishikawa may have got himself warmed up. That is a strikeout. 1 away. In comes Kuwahara, who is 1 for 3. Of course, responsible for both of the RBIs. And that is going to drop in for a 1-out single. As Hirata has it, gets it in, and the runner stays at first. It is Sumatani now, who is 1 for 3. He's going to face Ishikawa. Ishikawa has delivered a ball that is smashed into left field, but straight to Yamazaki, luckily, and that's 2 away. And Mori comes up. He is 2 for 4. 2 out runner at first. 1-0 is the count. And that should do it. Ishikawa off the mound, picks it up, over to first, and we go to the bottom of the 9th. We need 2 runs. We have our best bats coming up. It is Hosokawa to lead us off. He's 0 for 3. That's right, he's one of our best bats. We're facing a shutout from Brandon Bailey. He has grounded that to second base, and he cannot quite get there. And they make the pitching change. Dayton Lehman comes up. He is ERA of 4.19 this season. Nomura, who is 0 for 3 today, comes in to face him. 1-2 is the count. Don't strike out, mate. Please, I beg of you. He's 17 for 18 in save situations, which doesn't bode well for us. Nomura strikes out, and that brings us up to Kiyomiya. Nailed that. It's our final out. It's a full count. No one's on, and he walks. Alright, that brings the tying run to the plate. It's Hirata. Kiyomiya is not going to steal. Hirata is 0 for 2. Can he somehow get himself on base, clear a fence, do something? First pitch swing. Hirata grounds it to shortstop, and we have been shut out by Yokohama. So add 1 to the loss tally. That was a bit of a frustrating game, to be honest. It was 2 walks and 1 hit basically that cost us there, but the bats got absolutely nothing going. So it does beg the question, if we look at season stats here, we're typically a little bit better than that. You can see by the batting averages there, but I mean, it wasn't great, was it? It wasn't great. But there we go. Well, I mean, we're still learning for next season, obviously, who we want to keep, who we don't. If we have a quick look at who are the upcoming free agents, we have a look here. The only one potentially is Kiada. Now, we saw him come on today. He's 36. But I thought he did okay. You can see his ERA is quite good. So he might be one we want to keep. He's on quite a bit of cash, though. We'll just have to wait and see what happens there. He wants over $1 million. Futaki's another one. Did we see enough from him today? If he can do that on a regular basis, then just maybe we do keep him. But $2.5 million again is a lot of cash. And I think the other guys there will be more than happy to let them. 1.9 million. For that. I don't think so, mate. I've got to be honest. I really don't think so. But there we go. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. If you have any thoughts on what we should be doing differently, by all means, let me know what you think of the HOFF signing, of the Hall of Fame inductions, the new manager. And I think what we'll do... Now, according to this, there's an All-Star game coming up on the 7th of... Is that the 7th of the 9th? No, it's America, so it'll be July 9th, won't it? Which is here. Which... It says we'll have a game. Now, whether we will or not, I don't know. But if it's a team, we're not going to have many All-Stars, so maybe that'll go into our favour. So we'll come back around here somewhere for the All-Star game. These games may move, so it may have to come back just after it. But we'll be back for that one next episode. Until then, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. As I said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care.